Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. I'm a full-time reseller, and today we are going to an indoor rummage sale, indoor yard sale type situation at a church about an hour away from me. I'm super excited, and spoiler, this is actually future me, and it was really good. It was definitely worth the hour drive. I just got home a little bit ago and I figured I would sit down and show you guys everything that I got. But before we do, let me roll the clips from earlier. I did get some footage inside the sale. Oh, that is fun. I like that. So I paid a total of $26 even. I got this big bag full. I got this box, which is all vintage stickers. Another spoiler, I'm pretty sure I already sold some of these vintage stickers on Instagram. And then I also have this IKEA bag full. And then me and my friend Mallory, who was also along with me, stopped at a thrift store afterwards. That was not really relating to this rummage sale, but the way I'm going to take my average cost of goods today is I'm going to count both trips together, the indoor rummage sale and the yard sale, and just take my day collectively as a whole for my average. So I'm unsure of what my average is yet because I have not counted these items, but like I said, I paid $26 for the rummage sale, and then at the thrift store I paid, what was it? I think it was like $40, but got so many goodies. Let's just dig right into it. I'm assuming that my cost of goods is pretty low, probably around $1 or $2 if I had to guess. This first piece is a vintage, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is definitely a kid's piece. Duh. This is by Limited 2, old Y2K, size extra large, a child's extra large. So if I had to guess, it could honestly fit like a small women's or like a teenager, a college kid, but that's what the tag looks like. Probably going to try to sell this on my Instagram story. I have started to do some story sales to kind of see how it goes and if I could sell anything on Instagram. I will sell things from time to time to viewers, but it was never on purpose. Like, it's just like they see something I post and they're like, oh my god, I love that, how much? Now I am purposely posting things for sale for much cheaper than I would on eBay Poshmark. Shipping's included over there, so I'm kind of curious how that goes. And if you guys are ever curious to see what I'm selling over there, a lot of the same things that I have in my stores and that I show you here. But if you're ever curious or ever want a good deal, go check out my stories. I will be doing them from time to time. This is a pair of pants that I figured I could try on myself. They are just a pair of cargo pants, Y2K, loose fitting. They can be rolled up here with the button. They're just by Rough Hewn. Hewn? No, I think it's Hewn. And I like how there's a double button here. They're definitely more of a high-rise fit, which I also love. These might be a little short on me because, you know, I'm a tall girly, but I'm going to try those on and see how they fit me. They do not have a size tag in them, so we will see. This is a floral midi skirt, size 22W, button up. I love the color yellow for spring. Floral. I found a handful of skirts today. This is a vintage Numa tags. Again, floral mini skirt, size 2X. There we go. So cute. I love the blue and that floral pattern. Here's another one. I found a lot of good plus size skirts today. This one is what size is this? Oh, 2X. And this is like a patchwork vibe. Love it. I'm not usually a fan of red, but for some reason I love the red and purple. Hi, Jas. Here's another skirt. So stinking cute. Such a vibe. I think I'm going to try to put this on my story before I even list it on my online stores. Same with this piece. I think I'm going to list it to my stories before I list it to my stores. But look how cute this crochet trim embroidered dress is. It feels like it may be a linen blend or definitely a cotton blend. Love the embroidery. The crochet trim would be a great dress, beach cover up, all of the above. Here's another skirt. Is this plus size as well? Yes, 2X. So again, I got a lot of great plus size pieces. I love the coral kind of red and brown color. So boho. Another skirt, midi, size 3X. Gauzy, just so cute. Perfect for this time of year. Honestly, you guys, I really think that I am going to list a lot of this stuff to my Instagram story and see if it sells. And if it doesn't, then I will go ahead and post it on my online stores, eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. This is such a great little Y2K piece. My friend Mallory found this. Honestly, this might fit me. It is a size medium. I love the kind of sweetheart neckline. It is kind of hard to see, but I love when they have like the lines going under. And this is mesh, but it is lined, so it's not very see-through. I love that. I don't know. So Y2K. I found this at the last minute. It's a pair of polo jeans by Ralph Lauren. I just noticed that there's a buckle in the back. I absolutely love that. I think these are going to do really well, honestly. Probably will just list those online. These are a pair of Harley pajama pants. Mostly everything at the sale was 50 cents or $1. They did kind of have everything priced at this Rummage sale, which was kind of odd to me. But overall, like I said, I paid $26, so that was not bad at all. These I'm going to definitely try to list on my Instagram story. And these are a men's size. Where are you? I know I saw you. Medium. This, again, going to try to list on my story. They were like folding this so cute and so nice in the bag. And I'm like, y'all don't even have to worry about that. Like, you really don't. I'm basically going to take everything out when I get home. I didn't tell them that, but I'm just like, yeah, you don't have to worry about putting that in there nice at all. Oh, there's Amazon. I wonder if that's my order. I ordered my coffee off of Amazon, which I usually do because it's way cheaper there. But this is a fleece cardigan. I figured it was a great little spring piece. Absolutely love it. Embroidered, button up, so freaking cute. Size large. Again, probably going to try to list that on my story. This, oh my goodness. So cute. I'm really, steering away from sweaters at this point, but this is a great spring sweater. I love that it's collared. It is out for dinner, I just realized, and it is a 3X that I also just realized, which is incredible. I don't feel like you really find a lot of great sweaters like this in plus size. So I may or may not list this to my story before listing it online, but either way, I think that's going to sell really quickly. This is super cute. Little Y2K Charlotte Russe tag, size large. This is what the super old Charlotte Russe tag looks like, and some pieces can do well. Like this, I just thought was so cute with the ruffle neck there. I feel like the girlies would really enjoy that. Here is, what are you? Honestly, I forget. Oh yeah, a button-up denim jacket. Let me try to button it up because it's not your typical denim jacket style, but it's vintage Bill Blast jeans. I just absolutely love the cut of it. It's more of a blazer cut. I love how the back has like this V here with the two little grommets or studs, whatever you want to call those. Love that. What size is this? Size small. This is super cute. It is from 1996 and I honestly was unsure of exactly what this was, but it's made in Australia, state of origin Queensland, XXXX team authentic. I don't know. It's a men's size extra large. Actually, Mallory found this and asked if I wanted it. I'm like, yeah, this is just cool. Has patches on it. This is what the front looks like. Some kind of polo. Like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, but it is really cool. I think that's gonna do well. And then I found this cool pair of shoes. I do think I got a clip of these. A little peeling at the top, but perfect little Y2K. This is the super stretchy material, if you could tell. I feel like that was really popular back in the day and is also popular nowadays. These are a size, don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. So I'm gonna have to compare them to some other shoes because they're definitely not my size, Bigfoot size. So I'm gonna have to figure out exactly what size those ones are. And then I got these. Mallory actually found these. I have been trying to find more jeans to take to markets, and this is perfect. I don't really do too well at selling jeans online, to be honest with you, but at markets I really want to take some this summer. These are a little vintage pair. It is a size 8 it says, but there is no way because I'm a size 8 in jeans and that would not fit me. That is tiny. That's probably like a 6, but I just love that style. Those I'm going to put to the side. Definitely going to take those to market. And then I got this. Mallory found this. I actually did not open it yet, and I'm not going to open it because it is bad luck to open it in the house. But it is this cat and mouse and little fish print umbrella. It's funny because I actually lost my umbrella. When I switched cars, it somehow got lost, and I never got one. And this is so freaking cute. So I think I'm honestly going to keep this. It is vintage though, which I just thought was so funny. I could probably sell that and get a decent amount of money for it. I'm going to take this outside and open it up and see how it looks. It's funny though because it's supposed to rain today as well. So perfect timing to find that. I found a bunch of fabric, which I didn't actually realize I took so many with me. I didn't want to take all of these with me, but I in fact did. I meant to put these away and throw some of these back, but it's fine. It happened for a reason. Maybe they will sell really well, but it's just vintage fabric. Lion King. It doesn't tell you how much is in here. I'm gonna have to measure them both, but Lion King fabric, vintage, and there's 2 bags of them. I paid $1 for each bag, and then also there's a little bit of that pattern in this bag, and then there's this pattern, which this pattern I got 3 full bags of. So tons of fabric. Somebody could take this and make a dress, make clothing, make, you know, whatever. And I feel like it would just be so cute. And I feel like vintage fabrics, depending on what they are, can do really well. Like, I'm not going to get a ton of money for it, but if I price it competitively, which I'll probably price each pattern around 25, maybe the one that has a little more around 30, 35, it's still going to do well. You cannot find that same fabric anymore. This box of stickers. Let's just say I was pleasantly surprised, so shocked. I was happy. So this whole box was just sitting there and I was just like looking through it and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let's just take the whole thing. I noticed, like the first thing I noticed as I was going through them were these Snoopy stickers, and I looked at the date and it said 1958. And then on another sticker it said 1965. And then there's a seal pack of them as well. Then I found these sealed packs. Again, Snoopy stickers. Old. These ones are from 1952, 1958. They are old. Made in the USA. Sealed. These Snoopy ones, I'm pretty sure that I already sold on my Instagram story. I need to check my messages when I'm done filming this. Someone asked me, and if it's one of you guys, thank you so freaking much. Someone asked me a price on all of them, like how many sheets there were and stuff like that. So I'm waiting on her to respond. I told her $30 plus shipping for all of them, which is actually way cheaper than I would be able to get online. If I listed these on eBay, I could list probably this 3-pack for like $50, $40 alone. And I'm offering her $30 ship for all of these. So I thought that was a really good deal. And then some of the other ones that I found in here, Berenstein Bears. Those are super old. Mr. Jasper's just hopping all around. 1989. Those ones are so cute. All of these are just old, and some of these I'm just gonna give to my kids. Like these smiley ones I'm probably gonna give to my kids. These ones are cool. Ready Stick, made in the USA, farm animals. I'm not gonna show you all of these packs of stickers, but a lot of these are just so old. These are from the World Wildlife Fund. Like, I feel like I could take a lot of these to market as well and just give out for free. This is a pack of scratch and sniff stickers, blueberry scented. I don't know if they still smell though, but they are tropical stickers and perfect for Earth Day. And I think I'm going to list these ASAP because it is almost Earth Day. But it's talking about Save the Planet, etc., etc. Love that. These little vintage gem stickers are from the early 2000s. So cute. These, great for little tags, for market. Mind you, for this whole box, she's like, oh, how does 75 cents sound for the whole box? And I'm like, how about $1? Because I was honestly going to offer $5 for the whole box. I'm like, okay, I will definitely pay $1 for the entire box when I know that some of them are going to sell really well. Here's another Presto stick. More little old stickers. Like, they're just so cute. And a bunch of little leprechaun ones. Here's some star stickers, and my mom actually had these exact ones. Like, I just got a memory. This exact pack, super old, and that just seriously made my entire day. I just saw this little guy sitting down here. Mallory found this. It's just a wooden cat. Gonna take this to my antique booth for sure, which, by the way, speaking of my antique booth, I just wanted to thank you guys for all the support that I got on the video where I was kind of venting about the antique booth. I'm not gonna lie, like, there has not been really any resolution, but I did switch up my entire booth area, and I'm hoping that that will help. This is the first weekend that I have it like that, but so far this week, and this is the third day they're open, I haven't looked today yet, but for the first 2 days that they were open this week, I haven't sold anything. Oh, so the whole situation is kind of depressing at this point, but I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to lose hope. It's going to be okay. I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the support on that video, for allowing me to have a safe space to kind of vent. So this, I don't know how much this is going to go for, but this is from 2002. Disney Princess. It says Magic Artist, how to draw. It's going to show you how to draw the Disney princesses. It has the sketch pad in here. I looked in it. None of these were ever drawn in. It does have a pack of markers and a pencil. I don't know if the markers still work. I mean, maybe they do. They were never used. So that should be able to sell really well. And then I found 2 different clocks, which is kind of depressing that they wrote on the sides of them. Like, that's depressing. But new in the box clocks. This one is Michigan State. Super old. Don't honestly know what year these were from, but then there was a UCLA one, and they're just definitely older, and they had these marked for $1. It says $5 there, but that was another sale of some sort, not the one that I just went to. Then I found this. This is a vintage mirror. Love the vintage mirror and brush set. There you are. Hi. I got so many purses from this sale, so many little bags. I know I was trying to show clips of this at the beginning, but I walked away with so many, and their purses, they were only charging 50 cents. So these 4, so stinking cute. Little crochet, definitely handmade, little crossbody bag. Like, are you kidding? This one does have a liner in it. So freaking cute. Here's another green one. This one's probably my favorite. It has a button in the front with a flap. So stinking cute. And I love this lining. It has a little toggle button, and then the little floral lining is just so dang precious. Here's another one of those bags. Kind of looks like the green one, handmade. It kind of looks like an Easter egg. Not even gonna lie, that is perfect for this time of year. Here's another one, and then this one happens to have a little cute coin purse with it. Are you kidding me? That is the cutest freaking thing ever, and I know they were handmade, and it makes me love them that much more. This brand, I don't remember how to pronounce it, but I've sold it a handful of times. It always seems to sell pretty quickly, not for a ton. Etienne Agner. And I love the woven bag look. This next little purse is kind of the same vibe. I don't know if it is that brand. I don't think his logo is on it, but a little woven Cute little bag. This just feels so buttery soft. I honestly didn't even open it at all. I just threw it in my bag and kept it a moving. But I love the look of this. Like, this is not your typical backpack look. You know what I mean? And it does have a little zipper on the back there. So let's try to open this. Oh, that's adorable. Joy Susan. Okay, yeah, I have no idea. I think this is a more newer piece, but is so freaking cute. And then I found these two, which are basically identical. Two little kind of sling bags, bigger belt bags. These are definitely genuine leather. They are so soft. They have YKK zippers on them, which is a vintage zipper and is usually a good sign of quality. I love how there's also a zipper pocket on the back. This one does have a little bit of wear, especially up here. It has a tiny, tiny hole, if you could see that. But overall, in really good condition. We're gonna look in the pockets. That is something that I sometimes fail at. And you never know what you may find in the pockets, honestly. I don't know if there's an actual brand on here either. I just picked them up because I'm like, I know 100% they're gonna sell. This is so cool on the inside. There's a whole row of pockets there with a zipper, and then there's this big pocket over here, and all leather. Like, it is just made so well. What is this? Oh my gosh. Attached little key strap thing. These are so nice. Wow, these are so nice. I don't know, this might have to be an in-person sell because I feel like somebody just has to feel these and be like, wow, they're really nice. And the zippers move very nicely. That is also a good sign of quality. This is the same, oh my god, okay. Did not know this was here, but yeah, okay. We got a pretty little pouch. This is the same setup. There is some cough drops in here as well, okay. Same kind of setup though, has a leather pocket over here, has the cards on that side, definitely probably donated by the same person, definitely old. This one also has the strap for the keychains and whatnot, the keys. This is just so cool. Like, I don't know how else to say it. It's just so cool. Yeah, I do not think that there's any kind of tag in there, but I just love those pieces and they should do really well. That's going to be everything for this video. I was going to show you the items that I got from the regular thrift store, but one, there's nothing too exciting, like nothing that blows us out of the water, and two, I really have to get some stuff done. It's getting late on a Friday and I have stuff to do before the weekend. So I really appreciate it if you watch this video. I really, really appreciate it if you made it to the end, and I will see you in my next one. Thank you.